Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to the Ramble. It is 8:35 p.m. EST, September 22nd, 2025, Monday. I feel like maybe I already said Monday, but I don't know. Let's get into it, I guess. Here, because I sense that this one will devolve into unhappy subjects, let's start with a positive. Yesterday's ramble, well, actually, okay, there are two things. I think maybe it wasn't yesterday's, but the one before that, I think. Remember the one before that? I don't know. It's up to like 11 views. There's like the 5-minute one where I was like, it was brief, and I was like literally in a Discord call doing it, which is nuts. But then the one yesterday, it's up to like, it's got like 2 views or whatever. But like, let's see, somebody's sitting through that whole thing. The average view time is like, I would say the average view time is 12 minutes, but I think I see the whole view time, which is that somebody sat through the whole thing, which is nuts, because, it's me losing my mind pretty much. And he got a subscriber, apparently. I don't know if that's the same person who sat through the entire video, but who knows? I don't know, this is going to sound like I don't appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's just odd to me that these videos somehow get traction and people subscribe, and like I appreciate it. It's just odd. Like I don't know. I'm assuming they aren't bots, which I don't want to assume because that seems mean. So assuming all 7 of you are real people, I don't know. I just think it's odd that these are actually semi getting traction. I mean, to me, this is getting traction because who would have thought? But yeah, I appreciate it. I think it's kind of nuts. On to the rest of the stuff. Let's see. I woke up to so I went to bed at like this. This is relevant, which is why I'm saying this. I went to bed at like 3 a.m. And then I woke up at like 6 a.m. with severe stomach cramps and stomach pain and whatnot. So I had to go to the bathroom. Which was not a fun way to wake up. And so I got that taken care of, and then I went back to sleep, and I woke up 5 hours later at like 11 in the morning, and woke up to one of my sweet mates singing their lungs out, waking me up that way. It was not fun at all. Yeah, I woke up, and then I was already dressed from going to the bathroom this morning. So I hopped on PlayStation, played a quick round of Dead by Daylight custom games against some bots. I'm trying to learn Houndmaster. I don't know. She sounds like fun. So I played like a round of that, and then it was gonna rain, so I left really early for class, and I sat in the hallway and watched Walking Dead. Went to math class. Math class was rough. It was really rough. It was really, really bad. So here is where I'm going to add my typical trigger warnings of self-harm, suicide, depression, all that good stuff. It's not your vibe. Click out now. If it isn't your vibe and you just want to stick around, I get that. If it is your vibe, I don't know. I think I've said it before. I might have even said it yesterday. For some reason in math class, it's always the worst. Maybe it's because like I get bored and then my head starts talking to me and I don't have music to block anything out. It was just telling me things and it just wasn't good. You know how bad I wanted to find out at this, not necessarily that building, but you know how bad I wanted to find out if any of these buildings on campus had roof access so I could make a quick little nosedive off the top. Hadn't decided if I was going to do it in my chair or not, though. I kind of assumed if I did it in my chair, it would dampen the impact. And just, like, that was... For the whole... Sorry, I keep yawning. For the whole class period, it was thoughts like that. So for 55 solid minutes, constantly, just thoughts that I should off myself. And then after class, I went to get lunch, and the entire time, to getting my lunch to getting my lunch, sitting down, eating it, watching The Walking Dead while I was eating that entire time, it just kept coming and, like, would not stop. It's like, I don't know. And then I put music on, and I was leaving, and it finally cleared up. Yeah, then I got back here, and I've just been kind of chilling. I watched lecture for my computer logic class. Then I watched an episode of The Walking Dead. I made dinner, ate dinner, and then I watched another episode. It just, like, comes and goes. Then I got an email about a career fair, which got me fired up, because then it got me all sorts of spiraling about how, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, like, in terms of my life, because, like, now I'm thinking about it, and it's like I'm doing all this computer science stuff and cybersecurity stuff, and me and my therapist, talked about it the other day too, but she's like, because I told her I don't like these classes. She's like, what kind of job are you going to get if you don't like what the classes? And it's like, well, whatever pays, because there are, like, the things I care about and am passionate about in this universe, it's like video games, anime, in no particular order, video games, anime, food, my bestie, Epic the Musical, Sharky, Bunny, and all their friends, obviously. But it's like, I can't do anything job-wise with any of that. Like, can't do anything with anime, that's for sure. And my gaming ability is nowhere near good enough to do professional, and I do not want to make them. I used to want to make games, not anymore. I don't want to ruin my favorite hobby. And I don't know, got me thinking. It's like, what am I gonna do? I have zero passion for literally anything in the world, minus the things I already listed that I cannot use to get a job. Like, I legitimately, I care. Minus the few exceptions, I care about nothing. I am passionate about nothing. It just, It's kind of like why I don't get the people who are passionate about where they go to school. It's like, who cares? It's just where you go to learn. Why does it matter where it is? Sorry, that was random. It just popped in. Which, is how this works. Everything I say is random. That's kind of the whole point. So then I thought, okay, well, why am I in college in the first place? Oh, well, because for 20 years of my life, because it certainly hasn't stopped now. My parents have always been about me going to college, so here we are. So I thought, okay, well, let me call my mom, which was a mistake. Let me call my mom and ask her if I should go to the thing, because if she tells me to go, I'll go. So I asked her, and she was like, I don't know. And I said, well, you didn't answer the question. And she was like, well, I would advise going, maybe, I don't know. Well, all right, that wasn't a definitive yes order, so I'm not going to the career fair on Wednesday, because no. My parents want me to get an internship somewhere. Okay, it'll happen, or maybe it won't. Who knows? Ideally, that could assist, but I don't care. I don't care that much, unless they tell me to go, which they haven't. So, and I don't know if I told you guys. I know my bestie knows that if anything is in order, I do it, but it's just a little kink, not kink about me. Quirk. That's the word I want. Is a quirk of mine. Why did I think it was? What is kink? Kink is like a. What was it? I don't. What in the world am I thinking? Kink in the system. That's not it. Okay, no, the word. No. It's a quirk. Yeah, no, it has to be, right? It's like a little. It's like a weird characteristic about us. It makes us different. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was kink. I'm blanking on what kink means, but a quirk is a quirk. If it's an order, my brain feels obligated to complete, which they didn't give me, so I won't be doing. I feel kind of dumb that I got stuck on the word quirk for about a minute, but probably over a minute, honestly. So sorry about that. Yeah, but so I got to pump my mom, and then this was like 20 minutes ago, maybe longer. Honestly, that's a rough estimate. I don't know. Just talking to her has just made my mood worse. For some reason. I don't particularly like my parents very much. I mean, they're fine people, I suppose. I mean, let me rephrase that. They could be way worse. I just don't particularly like them. I don't love them in a familiar way either. That's just not something I do. The amount of people that I feel familiar platonic love for is one person, and I'll let you all guess who that is. I don't know. Yeah, I feel nothing for them. I don't particularly like them, which makes piles on with the current state of my mental, and it makes it way worse. So right now, aside from offing myself, my brain is telling me when I go back home for the summer or whatever, I should just leave. Just get up and go, except it'd be on foot. I wouldn't get very far, presumably. But, just go somewhere as far as my busted legs will carry me, which is not very far. Which is, if I got a car, that'd be a concern. Just me driving off. That could be a problem. Of course, I need my license first to even get that far. But, I don't know. Today has just been another rough day. It's not great. I have a earth science test tomorrow, about 50 questions. So that'll be something. And then I have lab. I get to play with rocks. And then we have midterm review in computer logic. And we have an assignment due Thursday, I think, that he has not posted at all, which is concerning. Yeah. I know after I get off talking with you guys, I don't know, maybe Dead by Daylight, maybe back to Walking Dead. I just gotta remember I gotta go to bed early. 'Cause test. But yeah, I think that's about everything. We talked about the constant suicidal thoughts, which are never fun, and that was the big thing. I finally checked my mail. Obviously nothing there, but I know for the past few days I've mentioned that I've been going to check it and just haven't. Finally checked it. So I can say that I did that. I don't know why. It just feels like I need to. Like I said, I know nothing will show up there, but I just gotta keep looking. Yeah, I think that's everything. Before I start spiraling and get worse, and make you all listen to that. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. So as always, if you like to listen to it, leave feedback and comments below. Subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post on here. Follow me on Twitter for extra content if you feel so inclined to do so. Thank you all for your support, because somehow these videos are getting traction. I love you all, and most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anything else in the universe. I will be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, bye.